G'day everybody and welcome back to Apaya Puzzles, and today I'm going to have a go at solving the Quiptic, the quick cryptic from The Guardian on Monday this week. This is by Carpathian. The Quiptics are reliably approachable cryptic crosswords in terms of British cryptics. This is part of my attempt to get more into British cryptics and to slowly learn all the ins and outs of the specialised or localized vocabulary that's often used. So let's see how we go today. There will be a link to this in the description if you'd like to give it a go yourself. Meanwhile, you can see which clue I'm focusing on up here, and I'm going to get going with one across. So drink fortified wine for comfort. Fortified wine is port. Yeah, okay, so this is an easy one. Make sure my thing is in there and there. So this is support. So we've got drink is to sup, the fortified wine is port, and comfort is support. So true to its name, this was a quick cryptic clue. So number one down, rare small vehicle by church. So this is going to be scarce. Small for S. Vehicle is car, and church is CE, as in the Church of England. So another easy one. Let's see, 9 across. 4 surrounded by drink, going strong. Right, so this is alive. So 4 is IV in Roman numerals, and that is being surrounded by drink, which is an ale, and that means going strong, alive. So I'm also going strong here. This is good. Youngster, accepting help, having fulfilled financial obligations. This looks like paid up. A youngster is a pup, and that is accepting the word aid, which means help, and that is meaning having fulfilled financial obligations. So 11 across. Chop drugs up with love to produce lozenges. We've got 10 letters. Produce cough drops, I guess. And that looks like an anagram. Interesting. I think it's an anagram of chop drugs and the letter O for love. It's a curious one because there's no real anagram indicator in that, unless I'm misreading this. C-O-U-G-H-D-R-O-P-S. So it is an anagram of chop drugs with an O. Chop is an anagram indicator, potentially, except that it's part of the anagram photo, so that's an unusual one. Unless... I think that's what's happening. It's an odd way of phrasing a clue. 3 down. Excuse me while I sneeze a second. Okay, so 3 down. I don't know. Generous and candid meeting worker and editor. So this looks like open something. Open for candid. Generous, open-handed, I think. So candid is open. Meeting worker and editor. A meeting worker, or a worker is a hand and editor is ed. I think meeting is just saying that the two words open and hand are meeting each other in the middle. So 4 down. I suppose a meeting worker could also be a hand. T and R, watch, say, brief, getting upset. Tower, like a watchtower. Say, brief, getting upset. Not sure about that. Come back to that one. Well, we may as well go for 10 across while we're there. Show bum, whitish, illegal booze. So this looks like moonshine. So to moon is to show bum. Whitish, whitish is shine. Shiny. No, that's not right. Maybe shine means whitish in a way that I'm not aware. That gives us this here, and excuse me if I accidentally scroll this browser. So, and it has to be moonshine, surely. So watch, say, a timer. A brief is a remit, and that's being upset, so it's being set upwards to give timer, so that's good. I'm not sure about that shine business, but anyway, let's go 5 across since we've selected that one. Attacked, appeal, victor, developed. Well, it's probably an ED word, since both of the potential definition words end in ED. The victor can be V, I believe. Appeal could be something like to beg or to... not sure. Let's see if we can get 5 down for something to go on. Demonstrate king for 1 is especially fine specimen. This is a showpiece. To demonstrate is to show. King for 1 is a king is a piece on a chessboard, so that's our king, and especially fine specimen is a showpiece. Let's see if we can get 6 down. Dell remodeled a vaunted revolutionary part. This looks like, maybe it's not moonshine, it looks like a hidden this. But lava, Aval, Valet, oh, Veil, yeah, so this is not moonshine, moonlight. I'll come back to that in a second, but Adele, I think, must be a type of landscape similar to a veil, and veil we see is included as a part of this V-A-L-E going backwards, so it's a revolutionary part of that expression. So this will be savaged for attacked, I think. It's got the V in there, so for victor. So attacked is savaged, appeal, victor developed. So SA must be appeal. I don't know why that is. V for victor, and aged is developed. Wondering whether to look these things up right now or save it till the end. I might put it as an addendum to the video if I feel the need at the end, but let's crack on with the solving. So 7 down. Oh no, actually, let's come to 10 across. Which is showbum, whitish, illegal, booze. So maybe it is just moonlight, because whitish is light. Didn't know that expression. So 8 down. Set off from meeting around school. So probably D something. School. Actually, I think from meeting around school, or maybe not. I thought maybe it was departed or something associated with that. I think initially I thought school would be primary school, and that got me thinking of the P. But detonate. Yeah, so the school here is Eton, and a meeting is a date, and that's going around the outside. So that saves moonlight. 7 down. Huge performance trick. Well, it looks like gigantic. Yeah, it is. Performance is a gig, and a trick is an antic. 12 across. Privy to put hole in pub. So this is in on for privy, and a pub is an in, I-N-N, and we're putting a hole in it, which is an O, and that gets us our final solution. Let's just make sure that doesn't move around too much. 14. Featureless second print scrapped. This looks just from the definition as nondescript. So second print scrapped, so it's an anagram of second print. And the top of the grid is basically done. Let's try 18. Getting first lady and chaps during do for success. A greeting, first lady and chaps during do for success. I think this is achievement. We have high for greeting. First lady is Eve. Sorry. Chaps are men, and this is all going in the middle of ACT, act, which is to do, and success is achievement. So very good. I don't think I've had to skip any so far, which is nice. Quiet craftsperson is biased. Oh no, I did have to skip 5 across. Quiet craftsperson is biased, so this is partisan. Quiet for P from music notation, and a craftsperson is an artisan, and to be biased is to be partisan. 17. Caught bumpkin getting physical exercise with a plant. Okay, that's an interesting one. Well, caught is often C. Bumpkin might be hick. Yeah, so chickpea. Yeah, so caught for C. Bumpkin is a hick. Physical exercise is PE, and A is A, and plant is a chickpea. So 21 should hopefully resolve itself. Heads of the assembly cautiously try diplomacy. So this is tact, the head letters of those 4 words, meaning diplomacy. 25. Woman's embraced by awful poser, one with special powers. Awful poser. So this will be superhero. Her is the woman, or woman's, or just woman, HER, which is being embraced by an anagram of poser, which is super O, to give us one with special powers. 27. Tidies leaderless canteens in disarray. So this is going to be Neaton's. The word canteens without its leader gives anteens, and if that's in disarray, we rearrange it to give our final answer Neaton's, meaning tidies. 24. Frank is force fed regularly, so this I think is free. To be frank is to be free. The regular letters of force fed are F, R, E, and E. So 15 down. Desperation born as feasts end in chaos. So this feels like a ness word at the end. Born would be N-E-E. I think it's neediness actually. Born is N-E-E, as in nay, like a maiden name. Born as is nay. Feasts is dines, and end in chaos is the S, the final letter of chaos. And desperation is neediness. 22. Got free ride from two jerks and Duke. This looks like hitchhiked, just from the definition. Two jerks, to hitch and to hike are two types of jerk, and a Duke is a D. Very nice. 23. Army brag derisively at first. So I think it's going to be that, and maybe crowd. So to brag is to crow, and derisively at first is the D, and army is a crowd, like an army of people is a crowd of people. 28 across. This is going very well. This is easier than pretty much any crossword I've done in a while. Wishes night in river, success at first. Night can be, is it an N, I think? In river, that could be the river D. That's the one river I know that comes up. Success at first, and then wishes. Well, what about desires? It's got, so a knight is a sire, I think, is what we're saying here. In river, success at first. Oh no, sir rather. Knight is sir, that makes more sense. In D, D-E-E, being the river, and success at first is the S, and wishes are desires, or the verb. 20 down, takes in commercial and chooses. So this is adopts, very straightforward. Commercial for add, and to choose is to opt, and to take in is to adopt. This K here looks promising. One gliding right behind fish. This is skater. The person who glides is a skater. Right is R, and that's coming behind skate, which is a type of fish. 26. Apply, for example, to return outfit. So it looks like obviously an upword. Get up. Yeah, so to apply is to put, and for example is EG, and if we return all of that we get up, and that is another word for an outfit. So just like that, we're down to our final answer, and we've got 13 down, quite a long one. Puts an end to, including heads of grilled grouse in bar snacks. This is going to be Scotch eggs, just from what I can see in the letters there. Very British snack. So the bar snacks are Scotch eggs. Puts an end to, I think, is scotches. If you scotch something, then you put an end to it, including the heads of grilled grouse, which is GG, and you get a good game in Scotch eggs. Now, I don't know if it tells me whether everything's correct. I can do check all, I think. And it is. So yeah, the one clue that was standing out here was savaged, where we had attacked, appeal, victor, developed. It looks like appeal must be SA, but I'm not sure what that is. So if you have an idea, let me know. Maybe I've misunderstood more broadly, but I suspect that must be an abbreviation. I just did a quick Google search, but was coming up with SA is just too generic a term, and I was getting South Australian references, and I was getting South Africa, and I was getting all sorts of things. So yeah, if you know, let me know. Otherwise, thank you for joining me. Do subscribe if you'd like to see more of this content, and I'll see you all again soon for another puzzle.